Hey everyone, do you want to know how to have a better connection, build rapport, to have better influence? Stick around and I'll give you some few tips in this next video. Well, my name is Marie Melissa. I'm an NLP life-changing coach, and on this channel, you'll have a whole bunch of tips and tricks and NLP techniques to change your life for the better. Are you new here? Welcome to my channel. Consider subscribing and hit the bell so that you can get a notification every time I put out a new video. So what is rapport? Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines rapport as a relationship characterized by agreement, mutual understanding, or empathy that makes communication possible or easy. In NLP, rapport is about building connection. Rapport is also about reducing the differences between you and the other person at an unconscious level. So rapport is something that happens naturally. If you think of a person you're really close with, you probably feel that closeness, that connectedness. You feel like everything is flowing when you're with them. Nothing is stopping you from having this really good communication, this really good agreement. And when you're in rapport with somebody, you'll notice that you have similar ways. So maybe you're sitting like them. Maybe you're using the same tone of voice, laughing like them, using similar gestures, similar words, similar expressions. If you're going left, the other person's going left, you're going right, the other person's going right. You just feel like you're really, really connected. So you already have this with many people. So now I'll give you some tricks so you can induce it to use rapport with anybody. So the more you're in rapport with somebody, the closer you are to being like them. How do you induce rapport with somebody you may not know very much? So what you do is be like the other person. How is it when you notice that someone is just like you? You probably like them because we tend to gravitate toward things or people that are similar to us, and we like similarities. It's comfortable, it's comforting to have someone similar to us. So when you're meeting this person for the first time, if you can sort of be like them without imitating them, because that could be uncomfortable, well, you can create that rapport. So first thing to do when you're approaching somebody, get into the same mood as this person. Because have you ever had somebody approach you when you're being sad or feeling sad and they're all joyful, or you're all joyful and they're feeling sad? So it kind of clashes. And when you're talking to this person, use similar tone, speed of talking, and volume. Next is to ask questions and really, really listen to the answer. And you could repeat some words or some key parts of sentences so that they know that you're truly listening to them. Also use the other person's vocabulary or key words and expressions that they're using so that they feel connected, they feel like you're talking the same language as them. Mimic the gestures that the other person is doing. For example, if they're touching their face like this, well, you can also maybe touch your face lightly or maybe scratch it a little bit. Don't do the exact same thing because that'll be weird. But if you just do something similar, the other person will have the feeling that you're like them. So same thing if they're doing something with their legs. So if they have their legs crossed or they're tapping their foot, let's say, you can do that too. When you're talking about things that touch values or beliefs, find common ground. So if there's something that's really different, just let it go because that might clash and that might break rapport. Unless you want to break rapport, because that could be something that you choose to do in certain situations. You might notice that some people, when you try to do a little bit like them, they'll always switch to something different. So for example, if you're doing this and you're trying to create rapport because they were scratching their face, let's say, and what they might do is start doing something completely different. So if you notice that that happens several times, just maybe let it go and then try with something different, the tone of voice, the breathing. Always be subtle when you're doing this mimicking and mirroring. And once you've done this for a few minutes, sometimes it may take a little longer, sometimes it may take a little bit less time, depending on a natural connection, natural affinities, well, you can start building on your influence. It's for you to find out what type of influence that you want to have. All right, so now go have fun and create rapport and see what that can bring you, what the influence is that you can have. So you can practice with strangers or you can practice with family to have even a deeper connection with them. If you want more information, there's a ton of resources on internet. The question of the day is, what tricks do you use to create rapport? So you can help out other people on this channel by telling them your tricks. Comment down below. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you next Monday for a new video. Bye-bye.